do a guided meditation to realize the light of consciousness. Go ahead and close your eyes and give yourself full permission to totally relax and be fully present here and now. Let go of the past. Let go of the future. Let go of expectations. Let go of your story. Let go of who you think you are. Let go of everything and remain empty. You are not the body. You are not the mind. You are the light of consciousness. The light of consciousness illuminates all experiences in life. The light of consciousness illuminates the experience of the body. The light of consciousness illuminates the experience of emotions. The light of consciousness illuminates the five senses. The light of consciousness illuminates the mind. The light of consciousness illuminates existence itself. The light of consciousness is the brightest of lights. The light of consciousness illuminates the darkest of darks. It is what illuminates the experience of having your eyes closed. You are conscious that your eyes are closed, and yet you see darkness. You see darkness without the eyes. The light of consciousness shines brightly, brighter than the sun. The light of consciousness illuminates the sun. It is brighter than the sun. See clearly that there could be no experiences in life without the light of consciousness. The light of consciousness is what you are. If you were not conscious, you would not be conscious of any experience in life. If you were not conscious, there would be no conscious experience of life itself. See clearly that it is you, the light of consciousness, that illuminates the world. Without you, the light of consciousness, there is no world. You are the light of the world. Any and all manifestations are illuminated by you, the light of consciousness. Allow your attention to come back to its source, its source of light. And simply rest as the light of consciousness. The light of consciousness is self-illuminating. Do not focus on any content. Do not focus on any objects. Relax your focus and allow your attention to return to its source. And that source is consciousness, the light source. And simply rest as the light of consciousness. It is the light of consciousness that gives you clarity. And resting as the light of consciousness, you become clearer. Which allows you to see with clarity, to see things as they are, to see reality as it is. That you, as the light of consciousness, you are the reality. You give the reality to everything else. You illuminate everything else. Without the light of consciousness, there would be no existence. Simply rest as the light of consciousness. Consciousness is conscious of itself. See clearly that you are conscious of being conscious here and now. You are self-illuminating. By turning your attention back onto its source, you discover the source of light, which is consciousness itself. You are consciousness itself. See that any experience in life appears and disappears. See that any experience comes and goes. See that any experience is always changing. See clearly that this consciousness that you are is permanent, unchanging, and ever present. Always here and now, transparent, formless, silent, and still. It is the light of consciousness that you are that illuminates the body, illuminates all changes in the body, illuminates the changing body. It is you, the light of consciousness, that illuminates the changing emotions, emotions that come and go. It is you, the light of consciousness, that illuminates the mind, that shines on thoughts appearing and disappearing, that shines on thoughts coming and going. See that anything that you are conscious of, there is a seeing quality to it, a seeing without eyes. There's a perceiving. And even that perceiving is perceived. Even the seeing is seen. It is the light of consciousness that gives you clarity. Remain as the light of consciousness and simply watch. Simply observe. See clearly that everything else is impermanent, coming and going, changing, and that which you are is permanent. Everything you, as the light of consciousness, illuminate is finite. The light of consciousness is infinite. Everything that you, the light of consciousness, are conscious of is bound to time, is seen in space. See clearly that the light of consciousness is beyond space and time. You, the light of consciousness, are conscious of time, conscious of space. That which you are is beyond space and time. Everything you, the light of consciousness, illuminates is mortal. It is bound to time. There's a birth and a death. You, the light of consciousness, are unborn. That which is unborn never dies. The light of consciousness that you are is eternal. The light of consciousness that you are illuminates this present moment, the here and now. Without you, the light of consciousness, there is no present moment. A continuous flow of now, a continuous flow of experiences that are always changing. And it is you, the light of consciousness, that is illuminating this flow of experiences that we call life.